Thank you for joining us on my catalog. And today is a special day because we got the one and only Dax in the building. Yes, Dax, the people's facts. And today we're going to be doing the Lonely Dirt Road official music video. Give me a check. Simple life, baby.
When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I.
Amen.
On that lonely dirt road, I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. They'll never know I'm carrying all of this weight, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide. No sign of struggle can show on my face. They ask if I'm okay, I just flash them a smile. Fire up that engine to take me away. I'm speeding through emotions with every mile. On that road is where I find my peace. I remember Daddy told me about some times like these. On that road is where my mind's at ease. I keep driving life away, rejecting change. So when I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I. On that lonely dirt road, I tried my best to plant the seeds and then I watered everything that was in my life. But as a man, the only flowers that you get are when you're 6 feet under on the day you die. I think I feel the pain my father felt, it's finally sinking in. Looking back, all I see is his eyes. He said that house is not a home unless you build it on respect, with some kids and a loving wife. If these walls could talk, I'd bet they'd say it's all my fault, that I don't try hard, that I ain't man enough, that I ain't standing up, that I just burn everything that my hands touch. Whoa. If these walls could talk, I'd bet they'd say I'm to blame, that I'm the one who put myself inside of all of these chains, that my addictive personality's what ran them away, and that I hurt myself by staying quiet and not explaining. And now I'm broken in places I can't even see. I know there's gotta be a heaven, cause the hell that's in me is taking a dangerous toll that I'm paying with all of my soul. When I need space, that's where I go. A place to...
Wow. Wow. A lot to unpack here. I bring my hatred and I pack my pain. What? That's fire. Yo, there's so many lines in here. It's just, they kept coming and I didn't want to stop it, you know? And yeah, it's just so beautiful. I feel the same exact way. That's one thing about Dax. It's like he really digs in a human's emotional conflict within, and also like the thought patterns, you know? The respect that he's showing for his father and the lessons his father has taught him is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. No, it's, you can see that how much Dax is very like self-aware. What I really love about Dax is that like this is definitely, I got the feel of like To Be a Man. Like this is like To Be a Man Part 2. Right?
Yeah.
It's very much like that song where he talks about like the struggle of being a man and you having to bottle all that stuff up and you don't want to see your family see you cry, right? So the whole point of this song is him talking about like where I go to take my mistakes, and I take this to the dirt road, right? So I find a dirt road where nobody knows where they can find me, and I go out there, and this is why I bring my mistakes with me. I pack all my pain, and I take this out on the dirt road, and then I leave it there. And this is where I can cry out. This is where I can do all my stuff. This is where I can unpack everything. So then when I go back to my life, right, and stuff like that, I can almost start like I can let go of some baggage, right? Because when you
Yeah.
get too much baggage and you start carrying too much, everything starts to feel heavy, right?
Yes.
You can't live like that. So you got to go somewhere. You got to be able to unpack that sometimes.
And you
And
feel I love that part too when the walls are talking to
yeah,
me. It's just like they're telling me it's all my fault, you know, and then you feel like chained within. And I love the fact that he's going on a lonely road and like connected with God, you know. It's just me, myself, and God.
yeah, he talked about that's where he found God, right? He's like, that's
Mhm.
why I found God, because like when you're out in nature, that's when you feel like the closest to God. When
Yeah.
you're literally just alone with your own thoughts and you get to see the beautiful nature of like what the world actually has to offer, especially when you're somewhere beautiful, right? If you go to a dirt road and you find a great, nice scenery, like it's like it's so hard not to appreciate it. It's almost like looking at a painting, right? When you get to see how perfectly everything is made and you just get to see Mother Nature at its finest, right? When you're just out there in nature, that you don't have the city, you don't have all that stuff going in the background. When you're just out in nature, it's like it's just you in the world. It feels like you're like almost alone, and it's the best time to feel like you're closer to God, right? Because it's
Yes.
like there's no distraction
Yeah.
right here.
I'm
Yeah,
speeding through emotions with every
every mile.
mile. Like as you're going on a dirt road. That's so beautiful, man. I love this song. This song like really it touches my heart. It's so beautiful and so true. Cause like you don't want your family to see you at your worst or at a space where you depressed, sad, because
Vulnerable,
that
right?
energy will go into them, and then they will feel for you and then they might get depressed. So it's like good to crack a smile and be happy around your loved ones so they can keep that good energy going,
Yeah.
with
And
them.
that's what I was talking about earlier too with the self-awareness is like I love that he knows that about like he needs to be strong for his family. As he even said that about when the walls would talk, they would just say, you need to be strong, right? You're being too
Mhm.
weak right now. He says all the negativity that is going through his mind of what he knows that he can't show. It's like nobody's gonna listen to you. You're a man. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to do that. And I love that he even talked about the flowers part, right? You don't even get your flowers until you're 6 feet under, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
They wait until you die until they start showing some respect and saying how great of a man you are. They're not gonna say that when you're alive because they're like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed
Hmm.
to provide for your family. You're supposed to be a good husband. Supposed to be a good father. They're not gonna talk about those things until you're gone, and then they're gonna say like, oh, look at all these great things. He even talked about his dad when he said
Hmm.
like, I started reflecting, and not just the lessons that his dad taught him, but he even looked back and remembered some of the faces that his dad would make. Right, you could see that he was trying to be strong even when it was tough. So he's
Yeah.
like, man, I even learned that later on. I didn't realize how strong my dad was and how he had to keep a strong face. So we didn't know things were actually going bad. He didn't find that out until he gets older, right? Because when you're a kid, you're not paying attention to that kind of stuff. You're just like, you don't realize like what is actually going bad until you look back and then you start to see like kind of what your family went through. And you're like, dang, we actually went through some stuff, but like my parents did a really good job of hiding kind of this stuff from me. So it didn't seem like we were where we were actually like the places we were at. So
100%.
I thought that was great. Like showing his dad's face and stuff like that, like watering, like you kind of see like he was trying to stay strong and to
And,
keep that appearance.
and you don't miss people until they're gone
Yeah.
usually, because you don't appreciate them while they're there because everything they doing is like you said, it's a normal thing. It's like what everybody does. But when it's gone and it's not being provided for you anymore, it's like when you realize how much of an impact they had. And most of the time it's too late. So like you should definitely appreciate your loved ones now, you know.
Yeah. And Dak's voice in this one, man, like you forget this guy is an amazing rapper too. When he does songs like this, it's like he could literally just be a singer. But
Yes.
this guy is such a great rapper too, and it's like so crazy that he could do a song like this where he doesn't rap at all. He's singing the entire time, just like to be a
But he
man.
got bars though. That's the thing
Yeah,
about it. You can tell he's a rapper because of what he's singing. He
yeah,
obviously has amazing vocals. The instrumental is like amazing. I love the instrumental, gave me goosebumps when he was at the church right off the rip. But like what's amazing is, and you can tell this one shows like heavily of what type of lyricism he has, what type of poetry he has, and
definitely.
it's absolutely amazing. Whew, I bring my hatred and pack my pain. Let's go. Man, he's so great, bro. This guy speaks my heart and speaks my mind every time. So like this is expected from me, you know?
Yeah.
my hatred, I pack my pain. All the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and filled that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road.
Man, that was beautiful, man. That was absolutely beautiful. I love this song. You see, like the issue with this song is that he has the hook, right? And then he has nothing but bars. Yes, he's singing, but like the stuff that he's saying is like you don't want to cut him off at any point, you know? Till
Yeah.
towards the end where I thought the hook was coming back in and it didn't. You know, it was the end of the song, so I kind of prematurely ended it. But now this is absolutely amazing. This is how I feel. You know, this is exactly how I feel.
Dax to me is like the metaphor master. Like this guy's metaphors and like how he makes something that's so basic and that's so like everybody knows the topics. The metaphors he uses is great. It's like perfect. Like he hits the hammer on the nail every time, like with his metaphors. It's so simple and it's so easy to digest what he's talking about and the way that he uses it. Even when he just does the parts where he's talking about like what his dad told him and then taking quotes from what his dad to make it fit into the picture that he's trying to paint. Those metaphors are like spot on every time. Like I know exactly what he's talking about, and like you can almost picture the metaphor of exactly the frame that he's trying to put you into that scene. When he's doing the flashback stuff, when he's talking about his dad, when he's talking about himself, when he's talking about his mistakes, when he's talking about how he's literally every mile he's literally going through his mistakes and seeing everything, going through different emotions every mile as he's going down this dirt road. You can literally picture it, like him going through the different types of emotions and what he's thinking about when he's driving with every mile. And just that metaphor is great.
You can see yourself in there, and that's the thing about Dax's too. He has like and I know exactly what he means because he's such a good human, bro. Like he is just like me. I feel like we one in the same. You know what I mean? Brothers from different mothers. You know?
Yeah, the perspective of to be a man is like he keeps that going like so hard, and it's so good, man.
Yeah,
so good.
Yeah, and I appreciate him a lot.
I'm definitely gonna keep re-listening to this song because like this is a song that like I don't want to hear just once. This is a song that I'm gonna continue to listen to, and man, it sounds great. The messaging is great. Like this is like my favorite kind of stuff of Dax. He's not just coming like straight bar heavy, but like it's a song. Like this is a song. Like you can listen to this like in your car going down a dirt road. Like this is an anthem to me. I'm gonna listen to this a lot.
This like if Tupac was singing, it would be because he grabs so much emotion. You know what I mean? And yeah, his singing is great as well. I love the song. I love the instrumental. I love the video, and I love the lyrics. My goodness. So fire, y'all. Shout out to Dax, the People's Facts. Guys, we give you our thoughts. We give us your thoughts on the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about my catalog. Until next time.
Peace.
Oh man, that was fire.
Yeah, Dax is too good, man. He's a cheat code, bro. He's a cheat code.
Yo, the cheat codes of all cheat codes, man.